want to step on that podium. It's my time. I mean, I've been working hard for so long now, and physically I can't. I don't have any hole.
I want to go to the CrossFit Games, yep. I want to go this year, and I want to go for the next several years. So I don't want this year to be, if I can make it this year, I don't want to be one and done. I want to go this year, and I want to be a breakthrough year, you know. I want to go this year, and I want to keep going.
In life, the path to success very seldom travels in a straight line. In sport, this truth is magnified through the stories of athletes and their pursuits of glory. And never has it been more true in the sport of fitness than in the 2021 season. The competition rebound year following COVID introduced a new format that featured a mixture of in-person and online events as qualification paths to the CrossFit Games. Athletes were forced once again to adapt and overcome.
Passwords are wellness. Last chance qualifier.
The divergent paths of Mayhem Athletes Angelo DICICCO and Sam COURNOYER highlighted perfectly the emotionally charged, sometimes confusing, and often chaotic road to qualification that all athletes faced. DICICCO and COURNOYER now share the common bond of the Mayhem Athlete family, but their personal histories and athletic backgrounds differ as greatly as their paths to the games. A Cookeville, Tennessee native himself, DICICCO was an early understudy of Froning at the original CrossFit Mayhem. A competitive advantage he was able to leverage into 2 teenage championships and a reign of dominance at the CrossFit Games teenage competition. But DICICCO's plans to pivot teenage dominance to the open division were shattered by a back injury that destroyed more than just his season. In his mind, his CrossFit career was done.
I obviously loved CrossFit and I loved competing in it, and I lost that fire somewhere in there with the pain and just, you know, training wasn't fun. You know, you have to enjoy the training, because if you only are doing it for competing, it's not enough. You have to enjoy the process, and I wasn't enjoying the process because it sucked. I mean, it hurt, it wasn't fun, so it ruined the competitive aspect for me. It didn't ruin CrossFit for me, you know, I still enjoyed it, but it ruined the competitive aspect, and that's a lot of the reason why I want to step away. You know, I didn't think it was going to get better, I didn't think it was going to stop hurting, so I was like, I'm just not going to compete anymore and just kind of do CrossFit the way it's meant to be done.
His path turned away from pursuits of personal glory and towards a life of public service. Training was no longer a sport, but rather a tool to help him help others.
I started my career as a firefighter 2 years ago, last week. I love the interaction I get to have with the community. I love feeling like I'm helping. I love being a part, you know, seeing people on their worst days and being able to make it a little better. And it happens, it doesn't happen all the time, but you know, there are those certain calls where you're there and you're like, okay, I made a difference for sure today, and it feels pretty good.
Former hockey player Sam COURNOYER grew up a world away from Cookeville, in Quebec, Canada. Armed now with a new focus on mindset and in an effort to increase his level of performance, Sam has made Cookeville his temporary home. The results in competition have spoken for themselves, and Sam believes the benefits of training at Mayhem go far beyond the obvious.
It might sound weird, but I learned more with Rich outside of the gym than in the gym. I mean, at some point we do workout. I don't get me wrong. I mean, I learned a lot from him. In training for sure, because I'm training with him like every day, but I learned a lot about how to compete, how to be a better athlete, better person outside of the gym with him and being with his family.
Despite 2 appearances at the CrossFit Games, highlighted by his 10th place finish in 2020, COURNOYER has until now remained the other guy in Canada. He intends to earn his place at the table this year.
I respect a lot Fikowski and Vellner. They did super great in that sport, and they're still super nice and people and great athlete, but it's my time to shine right now. I mean, it's my time. I mean, and I think I deserve it. I work hard every day like everybody else. Just like I said, I need to prove it. I need maybe that one workout of the games who people's gonna be, oh my God, who's that kid? Who's came from?
Sam's eyes are now set on the podium at the CrossFit Games. But before he can enjoy glory in Madison, he would have to take on the Atlas Games.
What would you say your goal is this weekend?
I want to win. Yeah. Even if it's not important, I mean, the real goal is just to qualify for the games, and the big deal is Madison. at the end of July, but I want to win just to prove to myself that I can do it. I mean, it's my time now.
3 weeks earlier in Knoxville, DICICCO began his quest for a game's berth, in person at the Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Championship.
Yeah, Angelo DICICCO, multi-year teenage champion at the CrossFit Games, actually one of the first Rich Froning understudies. He stepped away from competition due to a back issue, a degenerative back issue that he has since corrected and kind of got back on the path to be able to train again. And I'm excited to see him take the floor. I got to see him come out of retirement in 2019 for one event at Brazil, and now I think this is his first full announcement of I'm actually back and gonna compete.
Good, 4th in my heat, and beat all of everyone from heat 1. So if all the chips fall into place, I'll be in the final heat tomorrow. That'd be sweet. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
No. I did not think I was going to qualify for the CrossFit Games out of semifinals. It wasn't even in the realm of possibilities for me until probably day 2. But going into it, it was just a way for me to get out there and show myself I can hang with these guys. I just want to hang, you know, I'm looking for maybe top half would be awesome.
I'm not happy. It just they didn't plan as I thought it would be better than that on this one. It's fine. I don't think it's a bad score. It just I never fall like that from the bar and chest bar before. I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy with my time.
Okay.
I'm thinking for later, like in the future, I'm still having a hole when it's squatting a lot of reps. Same thing as yesterday, same thing. Everything with aerobic stuff, like running, rowing, biking, I'm way better. But when it's fast squatting like that, it just, I still have a hole. Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge one, but like nothing against Tyler, but I was like in front of him, and he's like, hey, I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. You better go faster because I'm coming. And we finished with like what, 4 reps different? So he was way faster than me on the squat. So it's just telling me that we fixed part of the problem, but when it's fast squatting, I still have a problem. Just like the last set of throws that yesterday.
Angelo DICICCO right now 13th place overall with 120 total points.
And Angelo DICICCO, 2-time teenage champion, you know, really trying to find his way back to competition after taking a few years off. He's also a firefighter. He's had a tremendous competition so far.
Angelo DICICCO across the finish line and sets the mark to beat 24:50 unofficially.
How are you feeling after 2 days?
I'm just tired right now. I don't know if I'll be sore per se, my legs a little bit, but better than I expected.
What's the goal tomorrow?
See what place I'm in, try to hold that and better.
I'm doing what I want to do. This is incredible. It feels awesome, you know, because you kind of lose. I didn't lose the feeling, but I knew what it felt like to win an event. And to do that again is probably the best feeling. I mean, it's the best feeling in the sport for sure, is when you win an event and the crowd erupts and you're looking around and your friends are up there and they're screaming for you. That was the main similarity, and that's what makes you want to go back.
I mean, yes and no. Like, there's some guy in the field who are really strong and they're really good. I'm a strong guy, but it's more like a barbell cycling under fatigue workout. So I'm excited to see how many reps I can get at 245. I would like to hit something like between, I don't know, 13, 15 reps at 245. If I hit that goal, for me, it's gonna be pretty good. I know there's gonna be some guy in the field who's gonna hit like maybe 16, 17, even like 20, 18, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh my God.
I told you 18, you did 19.
Yeah, 19. 20 was like, ah.
Thank you. Do we do the same thing for Bailey?
Oh, that was good. I'm happy with that. 19 rep. Oh yeah. I was hoping for like 13 to 15. So. Really happy with that. I don't think I can do more than that. I mean, missed by the last 20, but.
You did great. You did great.
Oh yeah.
Hey, right at 20.
Man.
Mission accomplished.
I don't want to win. I just want to finish top 10. Now I'm gonna be over 20.
How do you know that?
My scores suck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
That's fast.
Imagine there's gonna be other guys going to do 13:30, 13:40, 13:55, 14:12, 14. Tyler got what? 14:43 ish. I got 15:54, 5. Hey, no.
Well, at a certain point,
I'm a little golf ball, and Tiger Woods was just there, and he hit me so far, I'm far away. That's where I'm seeing it. That's it. There's nothing else. I can't do anything about it. That's it. The only thing I know is I'm not doing great all today. No way.
I'm not an athlete by no means, but you could have went to shit in that last round.
Huh?
You could have went to shit in that last round because you was not doing that well.
I know.
And you came back and you manned up and you went through the whole thing unbroken. So look on the positive side. You could have quit, but you didn't.
I know.
I thought you was going to fall apart honestly on the last round, but you didn't. And to me, that's the most impressive thing.
It's good. Thanks, Brandon.
So let's come back out. You know, use the momentum you had in the last round. You're going to do fine. You're fit. You know, nobody has. I mean, I've watched Rich Froning finish last at the CrossFit Games and come back and win them. Like, it's just the way it is. You're not going to destroy every workout.
Right.
You're not the fittest human being alive. You're one of them.
Oh my God.
You can't be the fittest at everything. You got to be better at something.
I don't want to be the fittest at everything. I just don't want to suck.
It wouldn't be fun.
I just don't want to have a hole.
It wouldn't be fun if you didn't have a hole.
Now, Angelo DICICCO is in 7th. He's actually tied with Mark Hutchinson in points as well, so he's only 26 points back of Zach Watts. And one event is all it takes. Look at Inception last night. Angelo got his best finish ever, 3rd place, 92 points. He picked up 79 points on Zach Watts. So all it takes is one strong performance, and you can flip your spots on the leaderboard.
I think you did what you got to do. Close to it. Definitely Aiden. I took a bite out of his lead for sure. A good one.
He needs to beat Zach by 2 spots. So he needs him, 2 people, Zach. So he needs 10 points, so I give him 12 to clear it.
Did you think that you'd be in the final heat coming into Sunday?
No. So there's a chance that even if you don't get top 5, you can still go to this last chance Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, will you do that?
I don't know.
Why not? What do you need to do?
I don't know if I want to compete again I don't know if I want to compete again that soon. I want to take some time off. I didn't think that I would be that guy right on the bubble of going to the games and not making it. You cannot buy that experience. You can't buy it anywhere. You can't recreate it. I have that experience, and now I know what it feels like. And to say it sucks isn't enough. It sucks. Like, even though I didn't have any expectations, once you get there and you cross the finish line, you kind of know where the points are at. It starts to settle in. You're like, man, I almost did it. And now it's that for me, not having, like I said, it's just gonna build the fire more. It builds the fire like crazy, knowing I was that close, knowing I can be that close. If I do the right things, I put in the hard work, I know that I can be one of those front runners, and I believe it. So I just have to do it now.
We did the event number 5 this morning, and after the workout, we saw on on the game side that the rule for the answer wall was I have to put my full palms over the line, both of the hands. And normally in competition, it's just you just have to touch. So honestly, it's my fault. I didn't really look at it. So for the whole workout, what I did, I was instant walking, putting one hand over the line, and the other hand I was just touching the floor. I wasn't putting my full hands. So after that, we saw the video, was like, oh my God, that is no good. I mean, if we follow the rules, that is no good. And personally, I mean, I never had like a video with huge penalty and anything, and I don't like it when people cheat. So I was like, all right, I have no choice. I have to redo the workout. I was kind of pissed for sure. So 45 minutes after the workout, even this morning, I went to Gredo. Didn't go as planned because I was kind of still tired of the workout, but that was part of the game because I have to redo the workout. So finished Gredo, take a shake, went to barn right after at 1:15. No warm up, set up the floor with everyone, put a roller, put the chalk, and put my grips, and let's go. We started the workout, no warm up, did a workout, and made my time. I'm done. No more online things. I'm done. I want to go on the floor. It's done. I'm tired of that.
Now I've never been a one to play it safe. I might play a little dirty someday, and I'm following fate. They say I'm the chosen one.
The wall was way worse. I had questions about going on broken on thrust. Like, come on. I muscle snatched, I think 155, and I don't think I can do that today.
When?
I was like 15, or maybe 16. Like, I was young. It was at the old gym, so I had the oldest 16. I mean, I did a 315 overhead squat when I was 17. I've done it for 3 since then, but I've never done any heavier.
What was the clean and jerk you just PR'd?
320.
And your PR before that was what?
305. And that was when... I looked at it yesterday. I was 16. So sad. That was so sad. I talk a lot.
I talk more than you do.
No way. No way. Yeah, ask him.
Who talks more, me or him? Really? How is that possible?
Yeah, a lot of mine doesn't. I just told Scott.
I'm old and you're young, and you're trying to figure it out. Yeah.
I said to Scott, I go, I have so many thoughts that I need to start my own podcast that says it's called I Have Stuff to Say and I Want You to Listen to It. Because I said I'll just sit in my room and this stuff is just going and turning. I'm like, someone's got to hear this. Someone would like this. There's someone who thinks this too.
I was born to be making history, something greater, something higher. Ain't nothing gonna stop this fire. It's plain reality. I was born to be something greater, something higher. Ain't nothing gonna stop this fire.
How long after Matt Mac have you been like training hard again?
Started on that Friday after. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday active recovery, Friday on.
When we talked to you at Mac, you said if you didn't make it, you weren't going to do the last chance qualifier. Why did you change your mind?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't want to quit, I guess. I don't know. That'd be the only reason. I was also adamant about not even ever competing as an individual again. That was stupid. I was just nervous. I was just really nervous.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be nervous than than not do it, I guess. The nervous is good, I think.
I wanted my season to be over and be happy with where I was, but once I gave it a few hours, honestly, is all it took. Is like, if you give up now, it's just quitting. You know, you don't know if I wouldn't know. I would never know if I could have made it, and if I don't try, I'll be afraid of the unknown, and that's kind of what I was afraid of not competing this season. Is if I didn't compete this season, I'll never know. You know, I would never know when I'm 30 or 40. I won't know. So same thing going to the last chance qualifier. If I didn't do it, I just would never know, and that would eat at me, I think.
How long have you been in Cookville?
6 weeks now.
What made you decide to come down here all summer this year?
I wanted to make sure my games prep was going well, and since Canada was still in lockdown and everything, and so I decided to move here the whole summer to fully prep myself for the games.
Was that hard, like leaving your family for that long?
Yeah.
Into that?
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't a hard choice. I mean, that's my career, so like it was kind of easy choice for me. But yeah, for sure it's hard to live them the whole summer, and I miss them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the deal, and she supported me a lot, and I'm really grateful to have her in my life for that. And she understands why I'm doing it, and she knows that it's really important for me also. So yeah, no, it's hard to not being with them, but I mean, it's just 2 months. It can be worse.
Yeah.
But no, I miss them. So yeah, I've been here for 6-7 weeks now, and I'm gonna be here until the games. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's not a sacrifice because this is what I need to do. It came up with mindset. I thought it was a sacrifice, but at some point, I mean, if I count all the things that I'm not doing in my life, there's a lot of sacrifice. But at some point, it's a choice that I made. So it's kind of a sacrifice, but for me, it's a choice, and she understands my choice. So it's not anymore a sacrifice. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of lifestyle. It's a hard one for sure. Like ski and some push-ups, dubs for me. Just for me, because I mean ski I'm good at it.
200 double unders?
No, 150. So it would be 600 total.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but just for me.
What?
You don't have to, just for me.
Yeah.
You gotta take like the same time, 150 then 30 cal ski.
You trying to do a lot of dubs right now?
Yeah. You know why, yeah?
Yeah.
No, yeah, we're trying to fix that. It's, I don't know, when it's like workout with 50 to 100 reps every set. Like if it's a AMRAP with 100 reps, 100 double under, or like quick 50, I'm good at it. It's no big deal. But when it's high volume, like more than 100, I don't know why, but it's hard for me. So I'm trying to get better at those. A little bit better. So we find that when I'm jumping with my rope, my left foot is behind my right one. So I'm trying to keep my feet closer, because every time I trip, I hit my left foot. So I'm trying to focus on this one for now. Try to put my feet together. Workout in semi-finals is like I feel better. Like I was feeling more comfortable when I was doing it. In the workout 4, the semifinals, I was just so exhausted. That's why my double unders was so hard. Since I'm trying to fix my feet, it's going much better. It's not perfect. It's not going to be. I mean, it's been 2 weeks, but I'm sure like short-term goal, I can make it like a good straight of mine. If we look at my semifinals workout 4, I lost the workout because of my double under gains. And my muscle up was fine. My lunge was pretty easy, just because of my dubs. So I want to make sure. I know I'm not going to be the best, but I don't want to lose too much point because of my double under gains. If a workout like 333 happen at the games, I want to make sure like if I have to hit 300 dubs, I can make it kind of fast. But I've been working with Jim and Soul Man Mindset to be, I mean for me personally, to be a better competitor, you need to fix everything outside of competing. Because to compete is the easy part. I mean, at the 3-2-1 go, we're all here, all the guy, all the girl, we're in the field. We all work hard in the gym. We all do the same things every day. I believe there's nothing special about anybody. The only thing that can change between the guy who's gonna finish first or second or third, it's in the mind. So that's why I put a lot of work on it this year.
No, I wasn't even do the open. No, I wasn't gonna do the open until Rich asked me to sign it as an alternate. I'm like, well, I don't want to be a slouch. So I decided, I go, well, you know, if they need me, I don't want to just be, you know, terrible. So like, I'll train a little bit, and then everything just like kept going good.
What was the last year you competed? Like really went for it?
2017. 2018 I was going to. I got injured right after the open, during and after the open, and dropped out. And then, so 2017 when I competed as a team was my last year attempting. I completely lost the desire to train. I didn't want to hurt anymore. Like I was tired of hurting in workouts, and then I'm right back into it. So I feel like the controversy is not true around that. That if like you do come out, I think you can go right back into it if you want to. Because I'm definitely way fitter than I've ever been. Way. So Jake and I talked about there possibly being Damn Diane in the last chance, so we're kind of playing around with that. Did a lot of handstand walking this morning, so we're not going to muscle up, or we're not going to do handstand push-ups, so we're going to do muscle ups, like just like a variation of it. Hit some 315 deads, high temps.
Yeah, Rich was the lightning bolt that kind of relit the fire, but the fuel was honestly the results is that I came back and I did have this what I call lingering fitness and strength that it was still there. It was in me somewhere. The competitive aspect was there too. Every time I could do good at a competition, it wasn't necessarily I needed to do good, but it would make me, you know, it would show me what I'm doing is working. You know, like I said, doing CrossFit an hour a day can hang on to that fitness and even make you better. And then adding in just a little bit extra volume and stuff that I needed, whether it's physical therapy work, you know, staying healthy. Once I was healthy and I was having fun with training again, it's almost like adding a log to the fire. So you're not adding sticks anymore, you're adding logs to the fire, and you're like, okay, I'm doing this right, you know, add another log, and that fire's building and roaring. And then by the time the season progressed, you know, the fire just kept building and building, and it's like, okay, this fire's not going out. Let's keep rolling with it.
I wanted to so bad, and at last I was like, I'll do 6 and 4. And I got to 5, I go, okay, I'm okay. I got to 6, I was like, that wasn't bad. 7 was like, I caught it weird. I ripped my thumb on the 7th rep, and so it felt weird. And I came down, I saw it was bloody, I was like, whatever. And I was so tired. I just wanted to go unbroken and not take that long. Like, I knew I needed to jog in between the two movements. And I go, if I can try and take less than 20 seconds there and hop up, I'll be happy. And I was kind of right on where I thought I could be. I'm glad I did the deadlifts unbroken. I knew the deadlifts were a strength for me, and then I could just hang on to it.
I want to way in which you can create some additional gears. And part of the problem with rucking is that you can't create an additional gear by having a longer stride and more power output, because it's more of a shuffle. So then how are we going to create speed? And that is through stride frequency, the number of steps you take per minute.
You guys ready? Warm up.
Beautiful.
That's pretty weird, but it's fun. My ruck game?
Yeah.
It's better than before. But no, let's be honest. I mean, I think, no, my running game is, I mean, it's on point right now. My run is fast. I've never been that much fit with my running before. So if a running workout is gonna happen in the games, I'm gonna be confident because I work a lot on it. But my ruck games, I mean, it's better, but it's not the best. Yeah, I mean, I'm a 210 pounds guy, so when you put me 60 pounds on my back, I have to run at 270 pounds. For sure, I'm not going to be the fastest guy on the field, but my goal is just to make sure that I'm not finishing last like in 2019. If I can manage to finish like between 15 and 20, for me it's gonna be a win, and I'm not gonna lose too much points.
'Cause I'm ready to die for it. I'm ready to die for it. I cross my heart, I found a reason. I'm ready to die for it. You only get one chance and one life, and this one is all mine. I'm ready to die for it. I'm ready to die for it.
600 meter at 60 pounds. Rest 1 minute, 400 meter fast. No bag.
2 minutes on the last one. You gotta take advantage of this tailwind.
Huh?
Go fast till you hit that turn.
Yeah.
And then nice and easy until you hit this turn. Alright, so just keep pushing until that across the line. And then nice and easy. So that means settle your form.
Okay.
You should have no anxiety, right? That mental distress, that emotional bit. Let that go away. If you get stomach ache and that kind of thing, slow down and let it go away. And then bring that feeling back with 100 to go. Okay? Alright, here we go. We're going 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, 16. Woo!
Better. Far to be perfect, but way better than before. Way better. Honestly, I think 1 or 2 year again, like keeping the hard work like that in the running, and maybe in 1 or 2 year I can surprise a lot of people in their running workout. My legs. It's tired. Come on, baby. Come on.
How does it feel compared to where you were last year during stage 1?
Oh, so different. I mean, I don't think I'm way faster than before, but I can't hold on at a faster pace for a longer time, even under fatigue. And that was my goal, so thanks to Chris. Whew.
What I'm interested in was your ability to bring it home. This was not a ruck workout. The ruck was only to create leg fatigue, stamina. And the question is, can you sprint with a lot of leg fatigue?
Yeah.
Right? Your finishing kick. And what we found out is
I can.
be right, you can.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you should be confident that when it comes down to it and you have 90 seconds to go
Yeah, I
and
can
it's
push
running,
hard.
you can win.
Yeah.
That's what we were trying to prove.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you are way better than you were last year.
Oh, yeah.
Right. You should be a threat. So no matter who's side by side, you own that.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to row 1600 plus for the 42. I ended up rowing 1700 plus. I wanted to row 1700 plus for the 30 and did that. And then just anything I had left in the tank for the 18. And I was like 1850 cows an hour. So right on and a little over, and end up, I must have cycled the dumbbell faster than I wanted to. So
a good start to the weekend for you?
Yeah. yeah, start off on a high note, do better than I thought I could. Good, more than I wanted to hit. I knew I would probably hit more than I wanted to, so that's good. I'm just naturally good at it. I think I got longer levers, so I wouldn't say I'm naturally great at it, but I'm naturally good at it. You know, it's just, I have a stronger pull than my squat or press, so.
How have you executed, like with your game plan after the first 2 events, halfway through the competition?
Better than I thought I could.
Cool.
So, no complaints.
How are you feeling about the leaderboard?
Some ridiculous times. Crazy good. Not upset. I'm very happy with my effort, so that's all I really care about. I know that I pushed as hard as I could for both of those, and I plan on doing that for these 2 as well. I wish I was faster, but I can't change that. It was 100% for sure.
If I can do the right things and continue to do it the way that I've been doing it, I know that I can be in a better position next year, and I know I can go to the games. I know that I've proven to myself that I can hang, and I think it's helped kind of, continue to light that fire.
2019, my first year at the games was a cut, so I didn't have this chance to show everybody what I was able to. I was cut after full workout. Last year I did super well at the stage 1, but finishing 10 online competition, I think for some people it doesn't prove who you really are. For me this year, I set myself a big goal, and there's a part of me that it's just, my goal this year is to podium at the games, but more of that is just to prove that to everybody that I deserve my place at the games. I deserve to be there. I'm one of the best in the world, and I deserve to be there. I want to step on that podium. Oh, jump at that podium. It's my time. I mean, I've been working hard for so long now, and I honestly, physically, I can. I don't have any hole. I'm fit right now. I've never been that fit before. I feel so great, and I think I deserve it. Now after that, it's me to do the job at Madison.